Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Toby and I'm one half of this channel, the Brandon and Toby channel. I share this channel with my husband. But we do it all in this channel. We cook, we dance, we sing, we goof off, we travel. If you would like to watch some more of the chaos and the fun and crazy that is our life, please feel free to subscribe below, and also don't forget to hit the little bell, because that way you will get notified every time we have a new video up, and that way you can get our views up, and that way we can also build our community and hopefully by the end of this year hit 2,000 subscribers. I think it's doable because you guys came through for me for 1,000 and I just want to get to 2,000 because that would be really sweet. Anyway, so today's video is another unboxing. I couldn't wait to do this, so I got back from work. I picked up this package literally I think right after work, so 5:30 let me say, and I came home and I got dressed and I was like, I'm gonna get this done because I want to see what's inside. Very upsetting. The last time I ordered from Neiman Marcus, it took 2 days to get the package. They overnighted it practically and I got it pronto. Well, this other store took their sweet time and mailed it the cheapest way possible for the expensive item that this is, and it took a whole week, and it's very annoying. And we had a public holiday on Monday, so not the best, not happy, but I kind of want to open this box so I can see what all the fuss is about and see if I need to return it, okay? Because my SA keeps texting me some cuter options. I don't know yet. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have the box here. It took me a hot minute to get this item because they missed me twice. They were supposed to hold it at the location. They didn't hold it. They tried to deliver it again. Long story short, I had to wait for the driver to get back to work, where he was gonna park the van, and then they had to haul it off the van before he locked it. Long story short, it's been through some things, but it finally found its way to me, okay? So I have my kitchen scissors. Don't worry, I washed it before using it for food, and I'm just gonna rip open the box right on top. If I cut myself, you've seen my blood on this channel before, you'll be fine. I always cut my fingers, I don't know why. A little clumsy. Okay, I'm trying to preserve the box because last time with my unboxing fail, I ended up having to send it back, and thank God I kept the box because, you know. Okay, so we're all open, and the moment of truth. Let's see. Ooh-wee. I bet you can tell what this was already, but I love it. They actually put the flower this time. All right, so I'm gonna bring this out. Just gonna grab it this way. And there's a package label, receipt looking thing, and just more paper. So I'm gonna speed this up because I have a feeling my battery is gonna pull the same stunt it's been pulling and die. So anyway, this is the box. And I'm just gonna undo this very beautiful setup, okay? And there's a knot. Okay, there. This is it. I'm gonna open it slowly. Oh my gosh, moment of truth. It's a little thank you note. That's sweet. And then of course in here, oh, this feels good. I think this is a different material than the baggie I got my mini in, but look at that. It's like suede feeling. It's really kind of lovely. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, I think I might be in love with the packaging already, which means I'm gonna love this item, which makes me feel better because I went back and forth a lot on this, on deciding. So this just has like a little slip, and then just this, and inside it's just got the same basic, you know, instructions, but no cleaning cloth or anything. And the thank you note, it says thank you, it says Neiman Marcus. I don't know if you can see that. And then it has, you know, the Neiman Marcus 3D. And then it's got my receipt in here. So because I'm trying to be more honest with you guys, I will disclose the price. I don't mention the price to tell you. I'm just honestly mentioning it in case you're curious about what it's going for right now, because Chanel is famous for the price increases, as I'm finding out since I'm a newbie to Chanel. But I was able to get this item for $2,500, and with tax for South Carolina, the tax was $175, so my total was $2,675. Yeah, and I'm gonna hold on to this receipt because that is very valuable. I find that, like I said in my other video, a lot of people like having the receipt when they buy an item from you because it gives them the peace of mind that yes, you did buy it from a store, it is authentic, etc. So back to the item itself. Look at this baby. It feels so good. It feels really good. I need to be careful so I don't get cat hair on it. I went to class this morning, my German class, and I was covered in cat hair. I realized Matteo had rolled on my work sweater. So I was like in class picking out fur. But anyway, when you open it, it's just smooth here, so that's the difference. This is regular fabric, this is like suede. And this is the item. Oh my word. I'm gonna tuck this away. This is the Chanel classic, well, I think it's a classic. It's the wallet on chain, so commonly known as the WOC, and it is Caviar. So you can see that feels way different from my Lambskin, which I'll get and I'll show you side by side in a second. And another reason I got this item was because a lot of the other WOCs I was seeing didn't have the back pocket, and I really wanted this. I thought I could always put a receipt here, my ID card, so I'm not rummaging through. And it's got the gold, which didn't come like covered or anything, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna open it now and see. So I heard to save this because this zipper likes to leave a mark. Even through this fabric, I don't know if you can tell, there's already a bit of a dent here. I don't know if it'll show it. Yeah, you see that? Because the zipper ends up denting the leather. So I'm gonna open this up. They really kept it well protected. Honestly, I love that. And then there's this piece, which is also protecting this zipper from the top here. And I believe there's another card. See why I'm so glad it's Caviar? I already used my nail to scratch it. So I'm gonna remove the other card from up here just to protect it. And in here I have my tags still attached to the bag. And you know, this just gives you all the codes, gold, metal, I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, this is just blank. This is the chain. I love gold hardware, honestly. I couldn't do silver, I just couldn't. And it comes with several I guess fake cards to keep the space in good for, like, so you can see this is all, I can remove that. But that's just showing you that it has a spot for 6 of your cards. So 3 on each side. So your, you know, your ID, license, all that stuff can go in there. And then it has another compartment here, right? Then it has another compartment up front. And then there is yet another compartment in here, and this has my authenticity card, which is, you know, it didn't come wrapped like the mini flap, but you know, here it is. And there's also another space right here, and this one goes all the way down to here. So my hands are right here. My fingers are right there, which is really cool for when you have like a piece of paper you want to keep. I'm probably gonna keep my authenticity card all the way down there. I think that'll be safe. I might even keep these tags in the bag, just because why not store them together? Can you see that, these tags? And the way you carry this is to, obviously, a lot of people mention this, you have to tuck that zipper or this will just stick out. So when you close the bag, you have to remember to tuck it like this and close it. And this is my chain. I'm gonna do some mod shots, of course, but I like to do my mod shots if possible when I go out. So I'm gonna get Brandon to maybe film me wearing it, because I've heard really crazy things about this chain being super duper long, and I'm only 5'1", 5'2". So I'm most likely going to be doubling it up. This is quite long. So to double it up, I'm going to just crisscross it. See how this is? I'm gonna just take this, bring it in, take this, bring it in. You see that? So just a crisscross on the inside, and that's it. Voila, it's shorter. Another way to crisscross it is if you do it on the outside like this. So did you see that? I just take it on one side, pull it through like this, right? And now I have that. So when I close it, it'll have this on top. Okay, and it looks kind of cool. Or I can carry it like this. So, you know, you just pull it all the way through. I had some issues because the card's still in there. And you just close that and look, you have a shoulder bag. So that's, I'm gonna, I guess, get into this. That's why I got this bag. Wallet on chain seems very plain, and you might be wondering, okay, well, Tobi, you already have this same diamond pattern with the other bag. They're both black. Why are you getting two black Chanel bags? Why not do a red or something else? Main thing is I'm thinking of an investment piece, right? Finding out, like I said, since the last few weeks when I've had to sell some bags, and by the way, I sold quite a few bags to get this. I'm not just like rolling in money. I really wanted this, and my essay said she had one, and I just was like, let me get rid of whatever bags I kind of love but I don't love. And if you've seen that last video, you know that's what I did. I got rid of, I think, that sounds really horrible, I didn't get rid of them. I rehomed like 3 or 4 bags just to get this one because I really wanted this one, and I couldn't help it. And there was a time crunch because she had one in stock but she wasn't allowed to hold it, and I was like, I want it. So, and she was going on vacation, so I was in a bit of a rush. But yeah, why I got the classic WOC, I guess I should say, in just black Caviar basic, is because I'm new to Chanel, very new. If you're new to Louis, the main bags you're gonna go after are probably the Neverfull and the Speedy, which I did like a lot. Like I would get it, I'd be like, I'd sell it, then I'd buy it again because I was like, I like the Neverfull, and then I'd sell it. So the Neverfull and the Speedy, those are your ultimate classics. Then maybe you get the Alma, then then you pick up some more pieces, but those are the main beginner ones, at least for most people. And they're they're readily available and everything. So if you're starting out with a brand, like I'm starting out with Chanel, I'm still learning about the brand. My main thing is to get colors that I think will be great investment pieces. I can be 50 and still have this and it will still look good and age appropriate. Just in really classic pieces. So of course when I got the mini, I was thrilled. I loved it. However, it's lambskin, which means as I unboxed it, I was already scratching it. My resale value is already down the drain with the scratches. I will not get the same price for that. And the rush with the mini was that they weren't gonna bring out another gold hardware one for a while, and I wanted gold. But yeah, so it's like I have that's lambskin. But we went to see the Anthony Hamilton concert in the park in Romare Barton, and I did not realize that when they say concert in the park, they literally mean in the park. It wasn't like a nice tent with chairs. No, it was like open space, grass, stand or sit, that's your business. I came decked out in my bag. I had, you know, my Chanel. It was my first day with my Chanel, okay? Had the Chanel out, had some some heels on. I posted a picture on my Instagram. I'll put it up, but just follow me on Instagram. And I was all dolled up. I wore this yellow top. I was feeling myself. When I finally got to the park and realized it was open seating, people were bringing picnic chairs, people were in flip-flops, there were food trucks. I was so not dressed for the occasion. Some lady literally just looked at me up and down and went, doing too much. I was so embarrassed. She like turned to her friend and she's like, doing too much. And all I could think was, dude, I didn't know. I wasn't trying to do too much. So we ended up sitting on like the ledge at the park. Like we got in, I got in my heels. A couple of ladies also missed the memo like me, so some people did show up in heels. But we ended up sitting on the ledge on like and then just kind of looking as best we could from the side, because I knew I would not be able to stand in my like chunky wedges for 3 hours. And the whole time I kept thinking, if this concrete slab scratches this lambskin, I am in trouble. This is day one with my bag. And the whole time I kept thinking, I should have listened. I should have found this in Caviar. But the mini, I don't believe comes in Caviar. So that kind of made me think, okay, I need something more durable, something my nails won't mess up. See, this, I dare not do this with the lambskin, because even though I file my nails periodically, that's still never smooth enough for that lambskin. So I wanted something that could take touching, could take some oil, could, you know, I could carry it around and not be scared. And honestly, before I bought that first Chanel, I had gone to an event. I think I had mentioned this already, but I went to an event and it was Haley Reinhardt, and I was in the restroom and some lady had this exact bag, and I said, oh, is that the WOC? And she was like, yeah, do you want to try it? And so I got to try it, and I kind of thought it was cute, but I knew I wanted the mini more. So point being, I'd kind of been checking this out. So when it became available, as simple as it is, I mean, I'll tell you now, the new collection's out. I think the new, I don't know if it's called the cruise collections. Like I said, I'm new to this. But the new collection's out, and I have a few Chanel essays around the globe. No, around the country, because the ones in Charlotte don't ever have what I'm looking for, or they want to put me on a wait list and I don't have time. I would rather call 50 stores, find it in another store, and have them ship it to me. Done. I can't be sitting there waiting for 3 months. I will spend the money, and if I just sold a bunch of items to buy something, I don't need to be, I'll buy something else. I'll end up going to Louis and picking up something else. So I prefer to make the calls myself and find somebody who has it and get them to ship. I'm not that loyal, I'm sorry. But anyway, the point being, the essays have been sending me all the new stuff, and they're all cute. But one, they were out of my price range, and two, I just couldn't see myself getting another piece that was a lambskin that I would be terrified to carry out. I couldn't imagine getting very expensive $2,500 purse that will be like cream or something, that the minute I put my phone in it and my phone has some makeup on it, I wreck the bag right there. Like things like that. I just couldn't see myself investing in something that I could not. Pretty much anytime it rains, I will be freaking out. Anytime the wind blows, I'll be like, oh my god, lambskin. Like I I want it to be free, and I think this is gonna give me the chance. You know, I saw a red one the day before I ordered this, and I was gonna do it. But the red one, as nice as it was, you know, already pre-loved. It was a few $100s cheaper, but not enough to make a difference. It's like, why not just buy a new one and know it's yours? Because yeah, you're saving a few hundred, but there were like some damages on it. And I kept thinking the red is nice, but I can't just grab the red and go every time. If I'm wearing yellow shoes, you can't just grab a red bag and go every time. Red is like, it's like a motorcycle. You need a car. A motorcycle is like a nice second transportation piece, right? You kind of don't want to just only have a motorcycle, because come winter or come, you know, when it rains, you're kind of in trouble, right? So I feel like maybe when I have my classic blacks, then I can venture into color. I almost got one on fashionphile. I'll put it up. It was tweed. I also almost got one that was mosaic. And I texted the SA I was working with at the time, and she was like, let me be real with you. You're looking for investment pieces. Mosaic and tweed. Number one, the tweed was already like fringing out. Like it was already getting, like the threading was already coming loose. Number two, she was like, that mosaic piece is nice, but it's kind of like a seasonal type thing. It won't hold value as much as the classic. Somebody will always be looking for a black classic one. Whereas the mosaic is for that girl who's got three, who's trying to add another piece, and it's harder to sell later and all that stuff. So she was like, if you're looking for investment pieces, you might want to. So she advised me in this direction. But honestly, as soon as I found the gold hardware, I was kind of sold. They've been sending me pictures of the new items they have, and as nice as they are, they have a few. For example, one of them is lambskin. I'll put the picture up. It's lambskin, but it's got a chain on it, and I just keep imagining every time you take a step, that chain just scratches that bag some more or snags a little. Boo-boo, no, not with lambskin. You can do a chain with Caviar, but like, no. She sent me the picture, I was like, I don't think so. Second one was really cool WOC. However, it had, you know, kind of like, I don't know what these are called. I'll say studs all over it. I'll put up the picture as well. Problem with that was it had like a eye, like an Egyptian eye. I don't know what it's officially called. And the Christian that I am, if I don't know what a symbol is or what it really means or where it came from, I don't necessarily want to be rocking it. I have this problem with Alex and Annie. I love Alex and Annie, don't get me wrong, but I always have to make sure I'm getting the cross pieces or pieces I understand, a dove, just something where the meaning makes sense to me. That's why I stick with letters and things like that. So just my spirituality thing. If I don't understand it, I don't necessarily want to wear it. So yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to say is, of all the options out there, I wanted to be safe, because that's a lot of money to not be safe with. It's a lot of money to have regrets later, or to want to sell it and trade it in for, maybe I want to do the medium flap or the, you know, jumbo flap. Years later, those are like $5,000, $6,000. If I need to flip this bag and add more money to it and do that, I might be struggling if I've damaged a bag because maybe I got a blue one and now it's got makeup stains. Do you see where I'm going with this? Anyway, so let me go get my other bag, and I'm gonna show you the lambskin next to it. First of all, I guess I'll show you again this other fabric, the bag, and the bag for the mini. See, totally different vibe. Completely different vibe. But I don't know, I like them both. I like that this has got the drawstring so I can keep it protected. But I'm gonna show you the difference in fabric right now. Okay, so of course this is how I store it. I kept this for protection, and I put the chains inside. And I also love that this also has the back pocket. A lot of the new WOCs I was seeing didn't have this. I really wanted the Trendy CC, really wanted it, but I don't believe the Trendy CC has this back pocket. Also, I considered getting the boy. I really love the boy, but the chain was not gonna be interwoven like this. For a lot of the boys I found, the chain was gonna be just plain silver chain, and then at the top there was gonna be some protected leather. And I wanted this classic Chanel look. So I know this wears eventually, but that's kind of what I was into. And yeah, and I tried the chevron, but I just couldn't, I don't know, maybe one day. But for now, I'm in love with this. It's just so classic. I love it. Okay, so showing you them together, I'm gonna take the protective cloth off. Like I said, I have to be very careful because this baby is delicate. Okay. Can you see that? See the difference? So obviously on camera this looks so much sexier. It really does. And I just love this gold hardware. It's like, I don't know, it's I don't know what it's, brushed gold I think it's called. It's just beautiful. I love it. I love everything about this bag. This is my baby right here. However, this baby will go everywhere because it's so durable. So it's not as shiny on camera, it's not as fabulous. However, it is very durable, and in pictures I find that from afar in pictures you can't tell the difference. So why not? But yeah, and in terms of how much they fit, I honestly think they'll fit the same amount because, okay, let me show you the side comparison. Because this one can widen quite a bit. So it's a little small, but it has a lot of compartments for what it is, which is really supposed to be a wallet. I don't know if that's showing. And then I'll show you the back to back. Okay. And the underneath. All right, so let me stop because my lambskin's starting to look unhappy. I'm messing with it too much. I told you it's very delicate. I think I might actually go to Neiman's one day and have them give me the leather solution that I can use to polish it. But back to fit. I've seen a lot of what's in my bag videos for the wallet and chain. I did so much research, you won't believe it. And a lot of people talk about how this stretches out quite a bit. Then you can fit a lot in here as well. So by the time you fill it up, it's quite a big bag. And then this stretches some more so you can snap this closed, you know. So I do like that it can fit quite a bit. So I think it can fit almost as much as this. I really think so. But I love everything about this. It only has like 3 compartments, so the card holder here and this, but it also fits quite a bit. What else was I gonna tell you about? Chain length. Okay, and this is not meant to be a comparison video. Maybe I'll do one day or carry them side by side, but for now I'm just gonna show you the chain length. Okay, so holding them both right here, right? So I'm holding it together. Can you see that they are about the same? Honestly, just gonna hold them together. They're about the same. I want to say that the Chanel, the wallet on chain seems to be just a tad longer. See, just a tad longer than the mini, you know. But once again, you know, you can definitely, this is not the best way to show you. There are way better videos out there showing you this difference, but the length of the chain, I think that's why a lot of taller girls do prefer to go for the WOC. If you are taller, I would recommend this, but frankly, you can't go wrong with either, honestly. And they're both such classic pieces. I love that when next I go to like maybe a jazz event, and I'm hoping I'll get to do that. We have Charlotte Jazz Week coming up. I don't know when this video is gonna go up, so might have passed already. But I can just tuck the chains in and voila, I have a very classic piece, just a very subtle bag. Whereas if I had bought something louder, red, I would have had to be more careful. I would have to buy maybe a black dress or something and then carry the red bag. So I would have to do a lot more thinking. So recently I actually made a purchase that benefits both bags. I got this for $1.15 on eBay. It did take a few weeks to come, but this is a chain shortener. And I got it to match this bag, but I guess I can show you with, I'll show you with this one since the chain is a bit bigger. The mini chain is this, I don't know if you can see that. And that's the one on the right is the one for the WOC. Do you see that this one's bigger than this one? Okay, so I'm gonna use it on the bigger one, which I actually bought it for. So what you do is you take the bag, right, carefully, since it's lambskin. And I don't know if I showed you that it's already kind of scratching up in here. But anyway, you pull it in as much, I guess as short as you want this to be. So let's just say I want it just a little bit shorter. So you pull it in here and you connect it one on either side. So I'm gonna stick it in and show you. So I have it on one side, I'm gonna do it on the other side so you can see. But pretty much I'm trying to get this piece to go in here. Okay, can you see that? Okay. So it's in there, and then what you do is you turn this, and that's it. It's locked. See? And then I just close the bag like so. And then I have a shorter strap. See? So I'm gonna link this below. The eBay seller should still have it. By the way, if you like my outfit, this is from SHEIN. I'm gonna see if it's still available. I bought it last year before we went to Arizona, so it's been a minute. But if it's still available, I will link it below if you are interested. I think I wore it to one of our food truck Fridays. But yeah, now you have a shorter chain. Isn't that handy? I love it, and this is what it looks like on the inside, so it won't hinder you from being able to grab at whatever you stored in your bag. You can still reach it just fine. So, and it doesn't hurt the bag because it's the same hole it would have come out of, and it's not putting any tension on the top of the bag. The same thing can be done with this bag. So as much as this is a smaller chain, that hook still fits inside it. I would just have to shimmy it around the leather. My battery is blinking, so I'm gonna have to wrap up this video, but I just wanted to thank you for watching. I know it was a little all over the place, but I was dying to see the bag, so I had to do this quickly. I didn't have any script prepared or anything. I just wanted to open this box. And you know what? I'm very happy with what I got. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to send it back. I really don't. I know I have to be careful with the edges because word on the street is that when you stuff your bag too much, this starts to, you know, it's a heavier bag. So this is all that's supporting it. The corners here can start to wing upward. So the goal for me is to not overstuff this bag because that will eventually affect the tension I'm putting on here, which will eventually affect the leather and the corners. So I'm going to be really careful about that. And every chance I get, I'm gonna sit it on my lap so that it is not just hanging. But apart from that, yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Which of these would you get? This is not supposed to be a comparison video, but I don't know. I guess it sort of turned into one. Yeah, definitely let me know if you would rather get lambskin in future or caviar. Like, this is despite knowing that this scratches very easily, but it looks fab. All right, so the camera cut off, but you get the point. Which would you rather, lambskin or caviar? Just let me know. Let's get a discussion going here. And let me know if there's any item you'd like me to check out, because so far I'm loving these guys. But I did tell myself no more Chanel for a while. That was a lot in the space of 2 months. 2 months, I think. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm not gonna come on here in front. You all know how I afforded these. Like I said, I sold quite a few bags. I think I have 2 Louis bags left and 2 or 3 small leather goods. That's maybe 4 small leather goods, but for all my big bags, all my like Neverfulls, Graceful, Speedy, Alma, all gone just so I could get these 2. And honestly, I would do it again. I think they're so worth it. Honestly, I think they're great investment pieces, and they're also beautiful to look at. Anyway, Mateo's crying, which means it's time for me to stop yapping over here. So please, once again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. Follow me, Tobi Schaffner, and also follow Brandon. We would just love to build our community. I don't want this to be a one-way street. I want to get to know you guys. So please feel free to write me, leave comments on Instagram. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. Okay. All right, well, my neighbor just left. I don't want him looking up here like, what is she doing? Oh. Anyways, thanks for watching. By the way, I only have a braid out. So I think at midnight I braided my hair into chunky sections, and I had a 7 a.m. class. So I took this out at 6 a.m. I think they dried for 5 hours. And this is what I got, if you're interested. I don't think there's any point in doing a tutorial. I just did braids. I wet my hair, did braids, and took them out. But thanks for all the love I've been getting on my hair, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Catch you later. Bye. No, seriously. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.